Sorry about that. Hello, Chayification here, bringing you the TF2 gameplay commentary. And today, yes, we're actually playing as the Pyro, my least played, unfavorited, most hated, most despised, most class of them all, the Pyro! Way, because we're trying out his Uber update weapon today, which is that, the Detonator. And in all honesty, it's fucking pointless. It really is. I think they just chucked it in there to say that they did. It has like this jump alternative, which you really don't jump very high, so there's very little point to it. I'd say the only reason you'd ever use it is if you wanted to get up in into that little sort of cubby hole thing on Dust Bowl, on the third part Dust Bowl, where you can jump up that tiny little bit, which you can get up. It's not a significantly high jump. I do play around with it a little bit later on, I think, but in all honesty, it's the only reason anyone would use it is because it makes that incredibly annoying noise, and it just pisses off the whole entire team because of that one entire noise, which is great. We like annoying people in TF2. So yeah, basically, I decided I was going to play a Pyro. One, just play a Pyro. You know, I haven't played one in a while, and I just had an urge for some reason. And two, I wanted to try out this thing to see what it was like, just sort of generally. Now, overall, I prefer the model much more to the usual flare gun. Damage-wise, I don't think there's any differences to damage. I believe it's only the fact that it has this jumping alternative, which I still can't put my finger on the point of it. I really can't. It's just one of those, I don't know, if anyone knows any reason to have it, then post in the comment, because I literally have no idea. And this is an idiot spy disguised as me there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill him. Unfortunately, I do get killed myself, but you know what, I don't care. So we have a funky transition later, and that was me there briefly playing with the jumping thing. Now, in all honesty, I don't really use the jump at all for any tactical reason. Absolutely no reason at all. I go out and use it. I just, you know, I just keep the thing on because, like I say, I enjoy the sound. I find the sound amusing, and I like to annoy people with it. That's the only reason I keep the thing on. So there we go. End of, really. End of. So other weapons I'm using is, of course, the degreaser. Intriguing flamethrower this is. It's nice, quick swap speed, and of course we've got the extinguisher. See, look at the speed is just ridiculous. It really is. I think that's why I find Pyro so incredibly annoying, simply because it's one weapon. That and the unnecessary air blast in the back burner. But I won't get into that, because I'll be here forever whinging and moaning about Pyros and their annoyingness. But anyway, we're playing as one, so who cares? Anyway, onto the gameplay. We are on Hoodoo, if you hadn't already guessed. This is part 2, I think, of the 3 parts. Yes, part 2 of the 3 parts of Hoodoo. Possibly my favourite part of them all. I think it's very good. This bit I find is kind of difficult for a Pyro though, because of it's very, very, very close quarters. There's no way you can kind of jump out of nowhere. You have to rely a lot on moving, strafing, and of course your air blast feature, which was added in with the degreaser. And like I said, it's now also on the back burner, and I believe it is on the other main one, the normal one, anyway. But of course, majority of the people use this one simply because of its quick swap speed. Now, unfortunately, we did have that was an Uber there, as you can see, but the medic is good, but it's got some stuff to learn. You know, if you're Ubering as a medic, you want to be in front generally to try and focus the fire on that person there. If there's a sentry gun or something like that, because especially if you're Ubering a Pyro, because Pyros can't get in. Because obviously they're a close quarter class. If you're going to Uber a Pyro, make sure you run ahead of him. Or her, whatever it is. Apparently a her, but yeah. Make sure you run ahead, because if you don't, then the sentry gun just kind of pins them down really. Or they just get pinned down by something else, and they can't get forward to do any significant damage. Majority of the time, an Uber Pyro just sends the entire team running backwards because they're so incredibly irritating. And they have a pushing back, they just have a general aura about them which just makes people run away. So especially if there's an Ubered one, they have all the more reason to run away. So that's generally a good use of a with Pyro. If you want to get a quick pushback, regardless of the amount of damage you do, then use a Pyro. So yeah, it's a good way. It's a good way to ensure the team you're against gets out of the bloody way. Other tips using a Pyro. I mean, me personally, I'm probably not the best person to be using a Pyro with. Generally, yes, use teleporter, and I'm being a kind person here and letting other people use the teleporter. Simply because I know I'm a reasonably quick class anyway, so it won't take me long to get there. I may as well let all the power classes run through the teleporter first before I do. So as I was saying, I'm not particularly the main person to be giving tips about how to play Pyro, but you've got an air blast, and it's obviously going to stay, so use it. You know, it comes in a number of different features. It can come in use for a number of different things. 1, pushing away crap on the floor. 2, pushing away people. 3, extinguishing people like that. I saved that damn man's life there. Extinguishing people is very useful. Obviously you get the pushback there, and you can push the projectiles or stickies or whatever. I'm sorry, I just yawned. Whatever, out of the way. So you've got it, so bloody well use it, you know. Use it to your full advantage, being as annoying as you physically can with it. And there we have it. Game has come to an end. I unfortunately didn't come on the scoreboard anywhere. Not surprised, because I don't ever play this class. And there you have it. The game comes to the end. So guys, I shall see you when I see you, which will be, I don't know, but I shall see you when I see you, which will probably be on Tuesday, maybe sooner. And that is it. So I shall bid thee farewell. Goodbye, friends!